Okay, Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honors to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hopeful elect, that are doing their very best to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. This is Caleb of Judah, and I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. I have this article right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into it. It actually just popped up on my phone. And the title of the article, it says, Pawn Stars lead Rick Harrison's son Adam perished at 39 from drug overdose report. Okay, now those of you who don't really know much about this show. This was a show, Pawn Stars, that came on a few years back. I believe it came on the History Channel, and this show was about a family, an Edomite family that owned a pawn shop, and I believe that pawn shop was somewhere in Las Vegas. Well, anyway, this family, you could tell that they were Edomites because they were very proud, especially this Rick Harrison. He was a very proud, Edomite, okay, because he bragged about all the businesses and things like that he had, okay. Well, anyway, according to this article, he just lost his son from a drug overdose, or one of his sons from a drug overdose, okay. So I'm just going to read just a little bit of this article. It's not a long article. It says, Pawn Stars frontman Rick Harrison's son, Adam, has reportedly perished from an overdose. It says he was 39. It says TMZ reported Friday that a rep from the History Channel star claimed that the Harrison family learned on Friday that Adam had perished of an overdose. Okay, it says it is currently unclear when and where he perished and from what substance. It says our family is extremely saddened by the perish of Adam. It says we ask for privacy as we grieve his loss, the Harrison family told TMZ in a statement. It says the Las Vegas Metro Police Department is reportedly investigating the case per the outlet. Okay. It says Pawn Stars premiered in 2009 and follows three generations of the Harrison family as they decipher what objects brought into gold and silver pawn shop. Yep, that was the name of the pawn shop. Are real and which ones are fake. It says the Post has contacted rep for A&E Networks, Harrison, and the LVMPD for comment. And see, here it is. This is Rick Harrison right here. This is a photo of Rick Harrison, the owner of this pawn shop, who lost his son. Okay, and here's another photo of him right here. And I guess that's one of his sons right there, but I don't believe that's the one that perished. But what actually inspired me to want to do this lesson right here is, what we're seeing a shift, okay? The curses that, we are under, okay, we're now seeing those curses, okay, are now, beginning to lift, and they're now beginning to fall upon these Edomites and these other nations, okay? Because here it is, Esau and these other nations are our enemies, okay? But Esau is that main enemy, okay? We're seeing a shift. We're seeing these curses that we are under. They're now beginning to fall upon our enemies, okay? Which is, these Edomites and these other nations. But again, Esau, Edom is that main enemy, okay? Because here it is. These devils, these Edomites, hey, they come up with all these different drugs and things like that, and they try to put them into our neighborhoods, to try to get Jake all strung out and to try to keep Jake oppressed and destroyed. Okay, and also to try to keep Jake, caught up, to try to create snares to try to get Jake caught up, and to try to keep Jake in and out of the, the correctional system, the prison system and whatnot. Okay, but again, as I was saying, here it is, these drugs that these devils had come up with, to put into our neighborhoods to try to keep us destroyed. Okay, these drugs are now, okay, destroying their people. Okay, here it is, their people, these Edomites, they're now, beginning to, you're hearing a lot about these Edomites, okay, overdosing, okay, getting strung out, okay, and whatnot on these drugs, okay, these same drugs that these Edomites have come up with and to try to put into our neighborhoods to try to keep us oppressed, okay. And so what we're seeing is we're seeing a shift, okay. We're seeing the curses that we're under, they're now beginning to, lift up off of us, and they're now beginning to fall upon our enemies, okay, And so, I don't plan to keep this lesson long. I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of scriptures, and then we're going to end the lesson. Okay, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, and this is chapter 6. And I want to start in verse 7. And it reads, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8. And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Okay, and see, Jacob's hand holding the heel of Esau is symbolic for the Israelites bringing Esau Edom out of rulership. And this is the time that we're living in today. Okay, we're at the end of Esau Edom's rulership. Okay, and we're seeing, all the signs, that's showing us that we're at the end, as pursuant to Matthew chapter 24. Okay, we're seeing nations rising up against nations. Okay, we're seeing all types of pestilences and plagues, okay, that are happening. Okay, we're hearing about wars and rumors of wars. Okay, there's been all types of earthquakes, that have taken place, all last year and even this year, major earthquakes that have taken out, large numbers of people. Okay, we're seeing these things happening. Okay, here it is. People are becoming cold-hearted. We're at the end of Esau's kingdom. Okay, we're coming into a shift change. Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, and this is verse 9. It reads, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, and again, we're at the end of Esau Edom's rulership. Okay, Esau doesn't have much longer in the power seat. Okay, and as soon as this devil comes out of power, the new righteous rulership comes into power. Okay, that's going to be ruled over by Yahweh Shai, along with the 144,000 elect men of Israel. Okay, and that's going to be a righteous and everlasting rulership. Okay. But again, we're at the end of Esau Edom's rulership. Okay, and he doesn't have much longer in the power seat. Okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, and this is chapter 30, and this is verse 7. And it reads, And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay, and see, pursuant to Psalms chapter 83, all these other nations are enemies, okay, to the nation of Israel. Okay, and the nation of Israel is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are of the speckled bird that look like these other nations, but you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. Okay, again, all these other nations are our enemies. Okay, but Esau Edom, is that main enemy. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 30, and this is verse 7 again. It says, And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay, and see, this is the time that we're coming into. These curses, are starting to fall upon our enemies, which are these other nations. But again, Esau Edom is that main enemy. Okay, and he's currently in the power seat. Okay, here it is, this devil Esau, he's put all types of crack and all types of other drugs into our neighborhood, to try to get our people strung out and hooked. They try to keep our people, dumbed down and destroyed. Okay. But here it is. All these different drugs that this devil has come up with. Okay. They're now beginning to affect his people. Okay. These drugs that this devil has come up with to try to keep our people destroyed. They're now destroying his people. Okay. You're hearing a lot about this devil. Okay. About his people, becoming strung out on drugs. They're overdosing on drugs. Okay. You're seeing, a lot of these Edomites now, they're all out on the street, all strung out on drugs and whatnot. Okay. Again, the curses, are, starting to fall upon our enemies. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Psalms, and this is chapter 10, and this is verse 2. And it reads, The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. It says, Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay. And see, here it is. I mean, these Edomites are the wicked. Okay. And they persecute us. Okay. Here it is. I mean, these devils that come into our neighborhoods, set up all types of snares and traps, speed traps that try to keep us subject to paying tickets and fines and whatnot, that try to keep us in and out of the prison system and whatnot. Okay. Psalm chapter 10, and this is verse 2 again. It says, the wicked in his pride don't persecute the poor. It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay. Again, okay, these Edomites, they are the wicked. Okay, and they persecute us. Okay, they persecute the Israelites who are the poor. Okay, because here it is, many of our people are physically poor. Okay, and many of our people are poor in spirit. Okay, but Esau, he's able to, do these things, to persecute our people and get away with it because, Esau was currently in power. Here it is. I mean, these Edomites, through the police, they shoot Jake down in the streets, and for the most part, they usually get away with it, Here it is. They put all types of drugs, as I was saying, in our neighborhoods to try to keep our people strung out, to try to keep our people dumbed down and destroyed. Okay. To try to keep our people in and out of the prison systems. Here it is. These devils, they put all types of GMOs, and harmful chemicals into our food and into our water supply, to try to keep us sick. Okay. And to try to delete us off, Psalm chapter 10, and this is verse 2 again. It says, the wicked in his pride don't persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay. And as I was saying, here it is, these drugs that these devils have come up with, and they put them in our neighborhoods to try to keep our people strung out and destroyed, are now causing, their people to become, strung out. Okay. And destroyed. Okay. You're hearing, stories all the time. Okay. About, these Edomites overdosing and things and whatnot. Okay. Becoming strung out and overdosing and perishing and whatnot on these drugs. These same drugs that these devils have come up with to try to, keep our people destroyed. They're now affecting these Edomites. Okay. And see also too, I mean, it says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay. And see also too, here it is, these devils, these nuclear missiles. Okay. That Esau has imagined and came up with. Okay. These same nuclear missiles that Esau has imagined and came up with, okay, it's going to be used against this devil, okay, because these other countries, they now have these thermonuclear missiles, okay, and the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put the spirit on these other nations, okay, to fire their thermonuclear missiles, okay, upon Babylon the Great, okay, And here it is, these other nations, they're already threatening war, okay, with America, okay? But again, okay, these other nations are going to use these thermonuclear missiles, okay, against Esau, okay? And they're going to destroy, okay, Babylon the Great, okay? The Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put the spirit on these other nations to do these things, okay? Because again, okay, these other nations are already getting roused up. The Most High is putting the spirit on these other nations, okay? They're threatening war, okay, with America as we speak, okay? Okay, this is the book of Lamentations, and this is chapter 4, and I want to start at verse 18. Okay, and it reads, it says, they hunt our steps. It says that we cannot go in our streets. Okay, it says our end is near, our days are fulfilled. Okay, it says for our end is come. Okay, and see, here it is, these devils, they hunt our steps. Okay, they shoot us, they shoot our people down in the streets through their police systems, they persecute us, okay? But again, okay, we're at the end of these devils' rulership. They don't have much longer in the power seat, okay? It says our end is near. I'm still in verse 18. It says our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come, okay? And see, again, we're at the end of this age that's ran by these Edomites, and our salvation is near, okay? Our salvation is near. Verse 19, Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 19, it says, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. It says they pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness, okay? And see, this is talking about Esau, Edom, okay? Because they like to use the Edom, the eagle, as their symbol. and they're persecuting us. They oppress us in our neighborhoods. They take all types of resources out of our neighborhoods, set up all types of snares in our neighborhoods, to try to catch Jake and to try to keep Jake in and out of the prison system. They shoot our people down in the streets, through their police systems, and whatnot. This is what Esau Edom does to our people, okay? But again, we're at the end of this devil's rulership, okay? These devils, they don't have much longer in the power seat, okay? Okay, I want to stay in Lamentations chapter 4, but I want to drop down to verse 21. And it reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz." It says, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee." It says, "Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked." Okay? And see this scripture, it's saying, rejoice, Esau, live it up, because Esau's, wicked kingdom, it's not going to stand much longer. Okay? We're at the end, of these devils' rulership, and, these devils, they're going to have to drink, from that cup, all the hell that these devils have put on us, it's going to come back on them. Okay. And the Lord says to double to them, what they did to us, as pursuant to Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6. Okay. And so, Esau is going to catch hell times 2. Okay. In the new righteous kingdom that's soon to come. Okay. Lamentation chapter 4, and this is verse 21 again. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked." Okay? Esau has been getting away with murder and all types of wickedness. Okay? But through the internet and through the men of the Lord, these devils are now being made naked. Okay? Their skirts are being lifted. They're being exposed. Okay? People are seeing, these Caucasians for who they are. Okay? They're the Edomites. Okay? They're the wicked. Okay? Verse 22, Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." Okay, and see, this is the last captivity, that we're going to go in, and we're at the end of this captivity. Okay, the Lord is getting ready to, bring these devils down and punish them because of all the wickedness that they have committed. Okay, the men of the Lord are exposing Esau and their wickedness. Okay, this is why, these devils don't like this message. Okay, this is why, they take down our lessons. This is why they suspend our channels. Okay, but these devils are getting ready to fall very soon. Okay, and it's nothing that they can do about it. No amount of money or no amount of apologies, can save these devils. Okay, I got one more scripture I'm going to bring out, and then we're going to end the lesson. And this is 2 Ezra chapter 8, and this is verse 50. And it reads, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Okay, and see, we're in the final rulership of this age ran by these Edomites. Okay, and great miseries, and tribulations are coming for these Edomites. Okay, and the rest of these heathens. Okay, as well as, like I say, 2/3 of our people, because, 2/3 of our people, they want to, they want to, act like these Edomites. Okay, but again, we're in the final age of this, we're in the final age ran by these Edomites. Okay, we're in the final rulership of this age ran by these Edomites. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and great miseries and tribulations, are coming for these Edomites and the rest of these heathens. Okay, because they have walked in great pride and in a manner of arrogancy. Okay, and so that's pretty much the point. I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwame Yasharala and Abba Baba. Shalom.